when I think of Kenneth, I think of how he made me feel like I was important, and that being in his sphere and being around him and him saying, you are an important part of this, was an incredibly unique thing.
He saw things in us no one else saw. No one believed in me like he did. So I had to work really hard to measure up to that and continue to try to do that.
He imbued in me such a respect for the craft and such a multifaceted way of looking at creating a character and entering truthfully into the world of the playwright. And I have to say that to this day, when I am working on a show, I am still employing techniques, theory, and a point of view and a point of entry into a character that I learned from Kenneth Washington 30 years ago.
I saw these young people accept themselves, become curious about themselves, become non-judgmental. And it wasn't through lecture. He didn't give lectures. He helped kind of just tip and tap people in a certain direction to ask the right question.
I remember his class in freshman year being one of the more challenging things I've ever had to do as a human. He would have us do these exercises where we were really excavating like our thoughts and feelings about all kinds of things. And by the end of my freshman year, I had a different idea about acting and about the theater. And it made me, you know, drop in.
Whether or not you stay in theater or in the business or move into something else, in terms of creating collaborators and thoughtful human beings, people who would question, people who want to come up with something that's beyond the easy answer. He had such a gift for it.
I mean, I don't know how to talk about Kenneth. He was a great director. You know, he was just the best director. So funny and just such great insight. And I mean, I really almost never had a better director. He was so good.
He knew where the destination was. And he was very comfortable at the very beginning in saying, I may not know everything about, I don't know everything about this play. I don't know everything about your characters, but we're going to explore it together. And he would explore that and you would get there and you would arrive at that destination in the most exciting way possible.
He was always aware that because he was a phenomenal director, but he never forgot that he was directing people who were developing their craft. That's what let you trust him, because you knew that he wasn't going to let you fall. He might let you fail, but he wasn't going to let you completely fall.
Every day when I go in the classroom, I really think I take him with me. I mean, I am at the U teaching because of him.
The thing that we can be so terribly proud about is that Kenneth, this was his playground, and this is where he became what he became.
What Kenneth really represented is what excellence in education and artistry can be, and he should be celebrated by the university because he's an extraordinary legacy.